So first of all, thanks a lot for this opportunity in Campus France Serbia. Thank you. So my name is Florence Bernard. I'm an international marketing manager at École Polytechnique. And today I'm going to present you the Bachelor of Science, which is our undergraduate program entirely taught in English. So just to start with a few words about École Polytechnique. So we are the leading institution in science and in technology in France. The school was created in 1794. We have one campus located in Palaiseau, which is near Paris. We have about 3,600 students, and about 40% of them are international students. And we offer different kinds of programs. So we have an engineering cycle taught in French. We have the Bachelor of Science that I'm going to focus on today. And we also have some master's programs in science and in technology. We also have 23 labs on campus, which is great for students to discover the research world. And last but not least, we are very well ranked in international and national rankings. So for example, we are the first French institution in the world top 200 most international universities. Okay, now let's talk about the bachelor program. So as I said, it's an undergraduate program taught entirely in English, and it lasts 3 years. So as you can see on the screen, during the first year, students follow the same scientific courses. And at the end of this first year, they have to choose a double major that they will follow during the second and the third years. They have a choice between 3 double majors, which are math and computer science, or math and economics, or math and physics. And finally, during the last year, students can do an exchange semester abroad. We have many partners all over the world. I will get back to this in a few slides. And they also have to do a bachelor thesis, which is a research internship. So let's talk about the courses. So it's important to know that the math are really the basis of the program. So no matter the double major you will choose, you will have math in all the courses. So here you can see some examples of this taught in each double major, but I strongly invite you to go on the website to really see the details of each curriculum. Now let's talk about the third year. So as I said, students can do an exchange semester. We have partners all over the world, as you can see. So in the US, so you can see here, for example, Berkeley. In Canada, we have McGill. In Europe, in Switzerland, we have the ETH Zurich and the EPFL, the Bocconi University in Italy. So we really have many opportunities in a lot of countries, which is a great experience for our students. And as I said, during the third year, we have the bachelor thesis, which is an internship, a research internship that can last between 2 to 3 months. And it's done in a lab at École Polytechnique, or it can be done in another lab in France. And you have some examples of the subjects that students chose during the last years. So it's really diverse. It's really open. Yes, there are many research opportunities for students to focus on a specific topic. It's important to know now that the Bachelor of Science is really an international program. So as I said, it's entirely taught in English. So we really attract students from all over the world. To give you an idea, for the current promotion that's entering last September, we have 116 students, and we have 40 countries represented in this promotion, almost 70% of international students, and 80% of international and dual national students. So it really highlights the international aspect of the program. And another key number to have in mind is that we have 34% of female students. So we are quite proud of this number because we know that it can be complicated sometimes to attract female students in the scientific field. Also, we offer French courses for the non-French speakers, so it's not necessary to speak French before joining the program. You will have French classes during the 3 years. And for the French speaker, we offer a lot of foreign languages classes. And now about the life on campus. So we have a bachelor student organization, which is called the Law, which is in charge, of course, of organizing many events on and outside the campus. We also have more than 200 student clubs. So it's great to practice sports, theater, music. We have many activities available on campus. Also good to know that the campus is located in the nature. We have a lake and a forest around. That's a great environment for the students. And another thing to know is in the bachelor program, we really offer a support for the students. So for example, we have tutoring classes. If a student struggles in a class, the student can have a tutoring session with a student from the engineering cycle to help him or her improve. We also have dedicated officers for each year of the program. And also a personal development team. So we have coaches. We have coaches that live on campus and that are here to help students to make sure that they feel comfortable in the program. Now about the accommodations. So if a student is admitted into the program, he or she will have a room on campus. There's a bachelor housing building that opened in January 2020. So that's quite recent. And the students actually share apartments. There are 4 or 5 students per apartment. And then each student has his own or her own bathroom or room. And then they will share common spaces like the kitchen or the co-working spaces, for example. And the cost is 552 euros per month. So now about what the students do after the program, what our graduates do. It's a very good question. So here you have some examples of the last promotion that graduate, depending on each double major. So students actually most of students pursue a master's degree in France or abroad in many different scientific fields. So for example, we have students that were admitted into the UK, for example, to Oxford University, Cambridge University. Some others went to the US, to Stanford, Harvard, the MIT. We have other students that went to Switzerland, to ETH Zurich, to name a few institutions, and some others actually stay in France. They can stay at École Polytechnique to pursue a master's degree, or they can go to, for example, top business school like HEC Paris or the ESCP Business School. And now let's talk about the application. So as I said, École Polytechnique is a leading institution in science and technology. So of course, our admission criteria are very selective. So for the Bachelor of Science, we are really looking for top students with very high potential in math and in science. And of course, it's also necessary to have a strong academic average. And also applicants must follow an advanced math course and another advanced science course during the high school. So it can be chemistry, biology, or physics. And of course, it's necessary to have a strong English level as the program is entirely taught in English. So now how to apply? There are 2 steps. The first one is to create an online application form on our website. So we will need the transcripts, 2 references. There are also a personal statement part with questions to better know who you are. We also need an English language certificate, and there's a resume to upload. So that's the first part. And then there is an oral interview for the shortlisted applicants only. So the interview lasts about 50 minutes. It's done by video and it's in English. And you have 20 minutes about your motivation, your scientific culture in general. And then you have 13 minutes of math exercises. About the admissions calendar, no. So regarding the September 2022 intake, so next year, well, we have 3 application rounds. The first round is over, but we have the second round of application that will open very soon, in almost 2 weeks. It will open on the 16th of December, and it will end of January the 18th. And then we have a last round, a third round, that will begin on the 23rd of February, and it will end on March the 29th. But the third round is more like a late admission. So it's more complicated if you're interested in financial aid, in scholarships, or if you need documents like a visa. We strongly encourage you to apply during the second round. And also, you can only apply once. You can't apply to different rounds each year. So that's important to know it. The tuition fees now, so it's 13,500 euros per year for the European students, and it's 16,800 euros per year for the non-European students. And we, of course, offer financial aid. So we have 2 kinds of financial aid. We have the merit-based, for example. So we have the Excellence Scholarship, which is for the best students, the top students admitted with honors. We also have a Women in Science Scholarship, which is available to all women admitted into the program. And then we have the need-based financial aid. And here it's based, of course, on the financial situation of each student. And we analyze each form, each application form, and then we decide which students can benefit from a need-based scholarship. And now some last information. Here you have the website, programs.polytechnique.edu, where you can find all the information about the bachelor program. And it's also here where you can do your application. And then some email addresses. If you have any questions, you can write us an email at bachelorcontact@polytechnique.fr if you have any question about the program, how it works, how to apply. And then if you have already started an application, there's another email address, which is bacheloradmissions@polytechnique.fr. So do not hesitate to send us an email. We'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you.